What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleek back with another video, and today we are reacting to the pandering male epidemic. There's a lot of these niggas that are feeding into the delusion of women nowadays, bro, with the requirements and expectations and shit. The dating pool is cooked, everybody's mind. Like, social media just got everything fucked up. But I do blame the niggas for that, because y'all are enabling. You feel me? You're enabling the bullshit. Stop enabling the bullshit. Simple. But before we get into that, go ahead and hit the subscription box below, the bell to the side for Noti Squad. We is almost at 800 and we are close to 1K, so let's get there, because I ain't shaving until we get there. So let's do that. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch now, so make sure y'all hit the link in the description. Follow me up. With that being said, let's see what this video hitting for. Let go.
Boys want to get to know you. Men want to know what your Cash App and Zelle is. Know the difference, ladies, when one is speaking to you. It's quite simple. When you first meet a woman, you should be spending money. I don't want to hear your fucking excuse why you don't.
I'm not buying it, because I know exactly what this nigga's doing, and he knows exactly what he's doing too. So I'm not even gonna, he knows what he's doing. Exactly when he stops recording it, yo, the hoes gonna love this shit, nigga. No cap. Word.
If you cannot send Zelles, pay for her nails to get done and hair done before a first date, or pay for some Shein items or Fashion Nova, you should not be fucking dating.
I'm not taking no advice from niggas with veneers or grills in their mouth, and you look like you got one of those, gang. You know what I'm saying?
And Zelle, and what's her full name and birthday? Book her a trip. If you really want her, do something different. Stop asking her to the movies or the dinner. She can drive there herself. Do something no one else is asking her for. Take her on fucking vacation, you cheap, broke bastard.
Yeah, I know. It sounds nice. It sounds great even.
No, it don't. It sounds fake.
That clown got
he not being real with
for
y'all.
Abusing both of his baby mothers and not taking care of his kids. Roll the clip.
What?
And for anyone wondering,
damn,
this is some of his
you
work.
digging deep like that?
You see, for the longest period now, there's been this cycle that's been reoccurring on the
internet. We gotta do a little research, gang.
Will get on.
Do a little reconnaissance. Let's do some recon, dog. Oh, he's born 1988. Damn, 1987. Damn near, nigga. It's 1 year away. Hold on, nigga. You, as old as you are, that's why you talking like that. You a sugar nigga. I'm not calling no grown man sugar daddy, nigga. Fuck out of here, boy. Word. But let's see. What is he booked for? Convictions. It doesn't say. Damage to property, 2nd degree. Interfering with call for emergency help. Damn. Battery, misdemeanor. Damn. This nigga was going crazy. That's like him committing the crime, seeing that you better call, like, snitch on him about committing the crime, stopping you from calling and snitching. Battery. So, like, battery, what does that mean? What does that entail? Like, what is that, like assault? Consider battery. An unlawful, damn. An unlawful, intentional, or non-consensual physical contact with another person that is either harmful or offensive. And they can do background checks on everybody else, except for niggas that are saying shit that sound nice. Okay. I know that they're retweeting it up.
Now, there's been this cycle.
They resharing, reposting it up, all of that.
A male
eating it up.
influencer will get online and post some videos where he's hitting all the right notes. He's saying all the right things. Things that might be unrealistic. Things that most of the time are too good to be true. How do I put this? They're selling a fantasy. These con artists, these predators who prey on women's desperation, are the most dangerous breed of animal. And yes, I'm calling them animals. The animal in question being a panda bear. They're panderers. Guys like Pastor Poppy Don.
That is the most dangerous mythical creature you will ever come across in your life, nigga. No cap. Be aware. Be aware.
They take the approach of appealing to a woman's desire for financial stability, a caretaker, someone who, when she's with, money isn't a problem. Matter of fact, this dream guy goes out of his way to spend his money on her, buying her lavish gifts, booking trips, allowing her to experience these luxury experiences. Brief intermission, y'all. I got an opportunity for you. If you've ever wished that payday came sooner, this archetype, this genre of pander bear usually sounds a little something like this.
Pampering my woman is a requirement. 150,000 per child when she gives birth, 150,000 every year after that until the child is 18. Her hair done once a week, nails done once a week, makeup done whenever she wants to, shopping sprees around the world, anywhere she wants to shop at and buy.
And they all think they deserve to live like this though. That's the problem. Y'all be fucking with regular niggas expecting this shit. That's where the delusion comes in. Like,
whatever she wants. Her finances is not maintained. She's not allowed to pay for any bills, open any doors, or take out any trash. 100,000. Say I love you.
Who's recording? I really want to know, like, who's recording? Like, doing it for the camera. Once the camera come off, yeah, give me the bread back. Like, all right, we're gonna put it back in the bank.
100,000 because you're an excellent mother. Oh. And 50,000 just in case you want to splurge on me or something.
I ain't hating though.
Brother, just how performative can you be? Yeah. And look, I already know what some of you guys are thinking. Some of the stuff he's saying doesn't sound too crazy. If you truly are in love with your lady and you're a chivalrous man, these things will probably come naturally to you. But you see, the thing that makes this guy so distasteful is that he tries to shame regular men for not being ultra wealthy. He talks in a way that emasculates them.
How much money should a man have before he gets into a relationship?
At minimum, a man should have $300,000 US in his savings account. But if you really want to step into the real leagues when men are handling their business, you should have at least 1 million to 3 million in your savings account before you even entertain a woman, period.
So by this guy's logic, the average man should have multiple 6 figures saved up. And then if we really want to meet his standard, if we really want to be real men, we gotta have multiple.
Hey, nah, he's correct. And guess what? Until then, I'm not taking no shorty serious until I see them mills and multiple millions in my account. No cap. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? To be like, why are you single? Aren't you ready to settle down? I told myself that I was going to settle down until I reach I have at least 1 million to 3 million in my bank account. 300 is too small. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. It may take me till I'm 45, maybe 60. Who knows? I'm doing this YouTube thing. It could be next year, but you never know. So, hey, I'm just letting you know now.
Millions of dollars saved up. Do you know how doomed society would be if we all operated under this logic? Because the average man doesn't even start making 6 figures a year until like their late 20s, early to mid 30s. And then you want to talk about men being...
Yeah, this nigga's definitely like at least 21, 22. Because niggas don't touch that shit till they're 35 plus, nigga. Maybe 31, 32, but 35 plus, that's where you start making bank, nigga. When you start getting into your bag. It depends on the type of person you are, though. If you ain't working towards it, it's not just gonna fall into your lap. But I'm just saying though, normally your peak is like 35 plus. For example, you see the WWE stars, right? All the top dogs, 35 plus. You know what I'm saying? All the main stars, all the hot, you know what I'm saying? The hot acts, 35 plus. When you think about the actors and all that, their prime wasn't when they were in their 20s. That's when they did they good movies though. But they prime 35 plus. Tom Holland ain't even in his prime yet. Think about it. Corporate, you don't ever see no young niggas in corporate. It's always the old niggas. The niggas that be in the strip club throwing bread. Old heads, OGs, unks. 35 plus. You know what I'm saying? So let's be realistic.
Millionaires, the average man doesn't start touching that type of wealth until their late 30s, early to mid 40s and above. And we're not even considering things like inflation. $1 million a couple decades ago isn't $1 million today. Like, depending on where you live, $1 million will definitely not afford you anything fancy. And this genius somehow wants to make the argument,
Nah, I definitely will. I will be in the penthouse not penthouse high rise, but definitely a luxury apartment, caked up for the year. Just give him 25 to 35 grand. You're good for the year. Out of that mill, continue to stack your bread. By the end of the year, your money's already made back. You know what I'm saying? So you already living comfortably. Rent paid for the year. So you only spent like what, 35? That's just on the crib alone. You know what I'm saying? So you don't got to do all that extra shit. $1 million is more than enough. Not for a lifetime though. You got to think about where to put it. Depending on where you put it, it's going to last you.
That we shouldn't even entertain women until we have that type of money. And I think the one clip that cemented in my mind that this guy is definitely a panderer, he's a pander bear, is this clip.
Date them all and make the best provider win. And the only men that have a problem with this are the manipulators, the narcissists, the compulsive liars, the men that want you to provide for them. And to the women that say, well, I can't juggle 5 men at a time. You were dealing with a complete narcissist. This man had 5 different personalities. Every day you woke up, you see a different version of this man. You can date a different man every day of the week. Date every single one of them and may the best provider win.
I ain't gonna lie, you do that and see what's gonna happen to you. Just do that and see what's gonna happen. Go ahead and take his advice and then come back and share your results. I hope that it's positive results and not that kind of positive results, because that could be leading you to negative results. Matter of fact, no. Yeah, positive results. Yeah, it's going to lead you to positive results, just not the positive results that you want. So go ahead, act out, go crazy.
If this isn't sweet talk, pander talk, telling women what they want to hear type of talk, I don't know what is. Cause look, I can respect someone who dishes it out to both genders equally. But when it's so obvious that you're trying to gain favoritism from one gender, your intentions become clear as day. And look, I already know what some of you guys might be thinking. This is all internet BS. There's no way anyone would actually buy into this sort of thinking.
Nobody's
well, ladies and gentlemen, you'd be absolutely wrong. You see, all a guy has to do is get online and make this sort of video.
Y'all know it's niggas out here really buying girls food, paying girls rent, real deal, paying for girls beauty maintenance, real deal, like real deal. I'm niggas.
And you see, they never got a problem with it when it's like something that's beneficial to them. When they saying stuff like this, yeah, make sure you pay their rent, make sure you pay for their hair, make sure you pay for their nails, make sure you pay their car note, all that. May your pillow be soft. May your pillow always be soft and cool. May your hairline always stay intact and cavity never touch a single tooth in your head. Damn, you might as well just wipe your mouth while you at it, like, you know what I'm saying? But then I'll be going on threads and I see a post like, I will never send a nigga no money. If a nigga asks for anything, he a weak man. But we're the narcissists. We're the manipulators. I am the manipulator, because you got to manipulate before you get manipulated by the manipulator. Learn that.
I'm niggas. Stay legendary.
And then you'll have women in the comments eating it up. May your money flow like a river. Hi, king, you good? You ate today? The only type I date. Like, I know some soldiers in here, they want to spend that on me. His inbox has to be going crazy right now. Yeah, I'm never settling till I find the one. My sugar pop is all the way in Canada sending me money. They're literally eating this shit up. And you see, these pander bears don't just come leading with money. They also have other tricks. There's other archetypes. There's other categories of pander bears. Not all of them sell this financial fantasy. Some of them use enticing words. For example, like Medusa's judgment. His whole thing was painting men out to be these evil beings that were just irredeemable. And I genuinely feel like with him, he targeted a very specific audience. Women who were probably leaning towards being misandrous. Because no one besides a misandrist or a woman who's been severely traumatized by men would subscribe to an idea like this.
If you was to ask a man if he would rather be in the woods with the woman or with the bear.
Yo, what's that? What's that character from Looney Tunes, dog? The one that's always like drowsy and sleepy and shit like that. Like you would think he's high off of edible all the time. That's exactly what you look like, my guy. That's what you look like. A nigga look like a pit bull. Nigga look like that the mushrooms from fucking Mario and shit. Nigga look like he used to put #2 pencils in his nose in elementary school and shit. Nigga like he chewing crayons and shit. Nigga like he bite. Nigga got a permanent stank face, nigga. You can smell what the rock is cooking.
He gonna say a woman every single time. And do you know why a man is gonna say a woman every single time? He got free reign.
And the reason why that clip looks so tacky is because I literally had to combine 2 videos from other people's stitches because all his original content was deleted. He was banned from the TikTok platform. But back to the clip though, this guy really tried to make the point that the most important reason, the #1 reason why a man would choose to be with a woman in a forest instead of a bear is because he wants to essay her. Not because, you know, the bear is a wild animal that has claws and fangs and weighs several hundreds of pounds, a literal killing machine. But all that aside, it also says so much about his audience that he thinks he could post something like this and his audience will buy it. Like, I'm genuinely concerned about the survival skills of the women who tuned into him, believed the things he said, and didn't see any red flags. Because a lot of times when a guy just seems too perfect, when he has all the right answers, that's the guy you should watch out for the most, because that means he has a perfect read on you. That means he understands your psychology. He understands how a woman's mind thinks and functions. And that's exactly what puts him in an optimal position to manipulate you. And you know, luckily he got exposed because his ex-girlfriend got online and did a 3-part series exposing him for who he truly is.
He comes into my room and he's holding my roommate's 3 kitchen knives, large kitchen. And he's saying someone is going to, you know what, tonight. Someone's gonna, tonight.
For
and
what?
By the time it takes me to get to my balcony to try to unlock my balcony door, then unlock my screen door, he already has me by my shirt, pulling me back into my apartment, choking me because he's grabbing so hard on my
Friday
shirt.
13 got going on over here.
I'm asking him, please let me go. Please get off of me. He's refusing.
And the crazy thing is, even after being exposed, the manipulation didn't stop. Dude literally tried to sit here and frame it like, oh, this is a thing I used to do in the past. Yes, I was a demon, a horrible person, but that was in the far past, you know, 3 years ago. I'm not that person anymore.
I am admitting to being abusive. 2-3 years ago, I dealt with a woman who lived in Seattle. She just came out with a video saying that I was verbally, mentally, and emotionally abusive. She is telling the truth.
Did she just say verbally, mentally, and emotionally, or did she add physical elements to that equation? Let's not.
100% accurate. Everything she is telling is 100% true. I have been an absolutely terrible man. No, this is not about she spilled the tea. I am happy that she is sharing her negative experiences about me. I want her to.
This is manipulation, right, by the way. Y'all about to get gaslit the fuck up. Watch.
Been a very, very, very extremely demonic and terrible man in my past.
Bro really thought that acting happy that he got exposed was gonna somehow help his case. Like, no, nigga, you got exposed and you're trying to do damage control. And the next panda bear on this list might be an even bigger clown. We got a guy by the name of Derek Jackson who uses his looks and enticing words to captivate women, literally selling them the fantasy of this perfect husband.
Look, sis. Don't let no man convince you that by you holding him accountable for his actions, you're bringing stress and drama and being negative. If he was not ready for the responsibility of loving you correctly, he should have never signed up for it. You didn't make him hop in your DMs or stop you from what you was doing to ask you.
And let's take a quick look at the comments. Amen. 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 Exactly what I need to hear. Put this on his motherfucking damn For You page now.
And no man plays the victim better than the one who caused the damage. He'll dysregulate your central nervous system and then claim you always disturbing his peace.
Some of y'all ain't gonna like this, but ghosting the girl who did nothing to deserve it is emotional abuse.
Is this nigga? What? I knew he looked familiar. That is crazy. Anything for views, gang. This is you the reason why they be regurgitating this shit on Twitter, dog. You messing up the feed and all that, bro.
Yo, the sad
Niggas
music
like
in the background is killing me, bro.
Never underestimate how fast a woman will cut you off for making her feel.
And yes, this is a reaction to a reaction to a reaction. Since y'all like to be funny, yes, we're reacting to a reaction of the reaction. Yes.
Feel like she's begging for your love.
I'm convinced bro literally works out to get a pump before he makes his videos, bro. I genuinely would not be surprised if he does that.
Her anger ain't even anger. It's built up hurt. Because women don't just wake up angry.
Brother.
They slowly drown in ignored feelings until that emotion.
They literally wake up angry. They could wake up sad. They could wake up happy. They could wake up confused. They could wake up depressed. They could wake up isolated. They could wake up anxious. They could wake up hungry, hangry, emotional, sad, happy. All over again. It's a cycle. Yes, they could. They could wake up not fucking with you no more. They could wake up missing you. They can't help that shit. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not taking accountability away from them. I'm just saying, like, they really do move like that. Yes, it could be for no reason at all. It could be because of the way you breathe. Well, took a breath around them. You know what I'm saying? The way you breathe around them. The way you wore your shirt. You buttoned it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Erupts.
And then we got these hurt women in the comments trauma dumping. Then they call us toxic after taking us for granted. That line about ruining my mental health to stay a little longer hit me hard. Exactly. Yo, whose grandma is this? He did everything he promised he wouldn't. Another grandma. The moment she becomes silent after all the time when she was angry, that's the moment when she is done and ready to let it go. And here's the kicker. This guy literally cheated on his wife. You cannot make
he
this
projecting.
shit up, bro.
Oh, that's what it is. He projecting. I know
Okay,
it's
so part
something.
of the
So you being a
recovery
little bit
process
too.
when we were in the program for infidelity and all that is discovery. And in discovery, it's like we've trickled out a lot of information.
Danae Jackson reveals her estranged husband, Derek. How do you even say that? Is it pronounced the same? We're going to say it's pronounced the same. Jackson slept with nearly 100 women since they started dating. My boy been having a party. Shit, that's not even a party, nigga.
And now it's time to go to level zero.
It's a crowd.
Ground zero, they call it. And so he had to make a list of
Nigga
women,
crowd
so
surfing in some
everything that he
panties,
could
nigga.
recollect, and there was nearly 100 women on there.
I genuinely don't know when women are gonna learn that these pander bears, these guys who are selling these fake.
So that's why he pushing that agenda, you know what I'm saying? He trying to yeah, he's projecting. That's all I'm gonna say. I was lost for words. That's crazy.
Fantasies and have these enticing words will 99% of the time just be frauds. I think nowadays women are so caught up in this idea of finding a man that will secure their financial future, of finding a provider, that they would actually buy into this type of delusion. They want to believe so bad that this ultra wealthy man that has life figured out, that's perfectly chivalrous, is a provider, protector, is just gonna magically choose them out of the bunch and only have eyes for them because somehow they're so special and different from the hundreds of thousands of other beautiful women. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not how things work most of the time. And if you grew up a Disney kid, that's basically the Sophia the First, Cinderella, fantasy fairy tale storyline. But that's the thing. It's a fairy tale fantasy, meaning the shit is so unlikely to happen that it's fantastical. And for anyone wondering, fantastical literally means imaginative, remote from reality. And look, again, there's nothing wrong with having high aspirations, but this sort of mindset becomes harmful, becomes a detriment when you have young women thinking like this and upholding this sort of standard for themselves.
How much a man gotta make for you to take them serious? How much a month? Over 6 figures over.
Oh, see, that's what I was about to compare it to. I'm like, that's why they got shorties like this talking like that. Because you got niggas actually doing it. All three of them. And they're not even all bad. Maybe for like young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like probably like 22, 23-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not walking up to this. You feel me? That's probably not even her chain. It's somebody else's chain. The nigga walking out with another nigga chain on. Cause why you got a regular one and you got this big ass chain that barely fits you, nigga? This pendant is not you, gang. So you got everybody else with chokers and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just got this big ass obnoxious chain on. Like, nigga, it's not yours. I'm joking. Relax. I'm joking.
Yeah, she's high maintenance, y'all. So I'll do over 6 figures a month. I took a shot at that.
Unfortunately, a lot of young ladies look up to these bird brains and have this sort of mindset. A man has to make at least $100,000 a month to be taken seriously, just to be taken seriously. And look, I'm not trying to poop on anyone's dream of finding this Prince Charming, ultra wealthy, handsome guy who's gonna, you know, just come in and swoop this random pretty girl and change her life and take care of all her needs. But I genuinely want y'all to be realistic. If we really sat down and thought about it, most guys these girls age because they seem to be in their teens, maybe early 20s, will not have that type of money. So automatically, by process of elimination, the type of guys that these girls will be dealing with will probably be significantly older men. That's how we got situations like rapper Boston Richie literally grooming a girl who was underage at the time, Tatiana Chanel.
But you were dating like 8.
I ain't gonna lie, Tatiana Chanel still tough, King. I don't care what y'all saying. Clip that, ship that, dip that. I don't care what y'all saying. She's still tough. She's tough.
18-year-old chick, right?
But for him to mess with that beforehand, like the whole situation they got going on is I can't back that. I can only speak of now. I can't back what he was doing back then. So let's make sure y'all add that to the clip.
Yeah,
I gotta speak in the future just in case they try to dig this up.
What was the big deal? You're a kid. You're like 23 years old, right?
Nah.
How old are you?
I don't know. It really wasn't no big deal. It's just motherfuckers.
But people were like making a big deal that you're dating an 18-year-old.
Yeah, but it really wasn't nothing like.
But how old are you?
27.
I mean, you know, Tiger. Hey man, I tell you what Tiger was doing. Tiger was Tiger for real.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Jenner when she was a guy.
And you know it's bad when his only response is to bring up Tyga and Kylie Jenner. He really said, yeah, your situation is bad, but at least it wasn't as bad as this one.
Could you say any lesson you learned from dating someone that young? Like maybe they're just not like, stay away? It didn't work out, obviously.
I don't know, man. I just be, I don't really know. I just do, me personally, like, whatever I like doing, whatever I feel like doing, I do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really learn lessons from situations, right?
And mind you, this was public information, but at the time, because he was buying her things and he was giving her so much money, her and other girls were literally supporting the relationship. To this day, there are still women who are applauding her behavior. They're talking about she got 3 businesses, 2 luxury cars, her rent paid for.
Y'all read that? Tati said she was only with Boston Richie for the materials. See what I'm saying? Y'all out here messing with these young girls thinking they feeling you. Nah, they feeling your pockets, nigga. Oh, I thought I pressed the wrong button. They not feeling you for real? Word. She got 3 businesses, 2 luxury cars, her rent paid for the next year, and hella wires and bags plus more. She had a plan and she executed it. Y'all all for the bird shit. Y'all all for that. Y'all really all for that. I'm getting close to my capacity. Keep it up.
The next year in hella wires and bags, plus she had a plan and she executed. Mama raised her right. This is the only.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting there.
Comment I agree with. That's low-key such a miserable way to live though. Like you put yourself through all them years and things for materials.
Like you know how they say niggas fuck anything. Y'all know that also apply to women too, right? Anything with a bag attached, nigga. If the bag heavy. Like I really want them to understand that. And I gotta remember that the next time I hear that when they say, oh yeah, y'all niggas fuck anything. Yeah, y'all these fuck anything too. As long as it come with a couple blue strips and stuff like that, y'all cool with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why this whole video is about them dating niggas that are older than them and settling for niggas that are older than them because they got the bag. It don't matter what they look like. You see Boston Richie. Like, come on now. Like, y'all can call me chopped and shit all y'all want. Now, I'm a handsome young nigga, you know what I'm saying, with or without the beard, nigga. Word. So I don't want to hear none of that. But I'm just saying, I look better than that nigga. Word. It's just he got more bread than me. That's cool. Because, word, I'm going to be up there. Regardless. Sooner or later. So...
And this seems to be her present state after that whole situation wrapped up.
Like 2.5 years. No, I don't know how you did that hard time, baby. I can't pass 2.5. Like, I don't even think I made it past 2.5, but like I said, I was just there. When you have a plan, you execute that plan. You was looking like, I was just there. Christina, I was
Whoa. It's like, this is one of the girls that be looking good. You know what I'm saying? But the whole vibe change when you just hear them talk. Cause what?
There. What kept you in that relationship then?
I fuck with your chain. I put gas around your neck. I'm a BB every chain. What the fuck are you talking about?
And look, you literally cannot make this shit up. Even after all these things came out about Boston Richie, him being a PDF, him being a rat, To this day, you go to his comments, there are women in there who are begging to be chosen. I need a Boston, hold the DV though. Y'all not tricking like Boston. Love me some Boston Richie because baby, can you help me? Oh my god, I love me a trick. Hey, I'm Miss Need Things Paid For. And honestly, I'm not surprised that this sort of
throw bed on the floor and you watch all the birds come. Man, this video is done, man. I can't even get through it. But that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all comment down below your thoughts. Leave a like and hit the subscription box below with the bell to the side for Noti Squad. We is almost at 1K. Let's get there. Twitch in the description, Discord in the description, and the original video in the description. We is locked in. Let's get it. Ow.